history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too. What a wonderful...
Hello, I'm Al Midget.
And I'm Pete Hansen.
We're formerly the staff of the Nobleman.
It's a pleasure to see you today. We're going to present a short video on how to give dictionaries to third graders.
Stand by, it's going to be fun and educational.
Step 1. Introduce yourself and any fellow nobleman to the class.
Morning, everybody. My name is Al Midget, and I'm with the Nobleman, and I'm here with my good buddy Pete Hansen, who's also with the Nobleman. And today we're here to give each and every one of you a noble deed. But first we need to know, does anybody know what the word noble means?
After you ask the class what the word noble means, go around the room, have them raise their hands, call on them one by one. After you've heard some of their answers, tell them, noble means having admirable qualities like courage, kindness, and generosity.
Let me ask you all a question. In your classrooms, do you have dictionaries? Well, who owns those dictionaries? The school, the principal, your teacher? Well, are you allowed to take those dictionaries home? Probably not. Well, today we're here to give each and every one of you your own personal dictionary. Scholastic Dictionary. What do you think about that? But let me ask you, let me tell you something. There's a catch.
That's right, there's a catch. Boys and girls, in order to receive your brand new Scholastic Dictionary today, you're going to have to enter into a contract with the Nobleman. Can anyone tell me, what's a contract? You'll get all kinds of answers here. Entertain the children, call on them one by one, let them give you their answers. Then tell them, well, basically, a contract is an agreement, right? It's an agreement between two parties. So we're going to ask you to enter into an agreement with us today. And when you get your dictionary, you'll open up the front cover, and a copy of our contract is right here inside the cover. And I'm going to read it to you now. The first part of the contract says, this dictionary is provided as a gift to a Great Virginia Beach kid. Now tell me, are there any Great Virginia Beach kids here today? Great. It looks like we've come to the right place. Now, the second part of the contract says, please pass it along to another when you no longer need it. Now tell me, why do you think we would put that in the dictionary?
Okay, and the second part of the contract basically says, please pass it along to another. Any of you have anybody you would pass it on to? At some point in time, you're going to read every single word in this dictionary, you're going to know it. So what we need to do is you need to pass this on in order to be noble, just like the Nobleman. Who would you pass it on to?
Those are all great answers. Now listen, just so you know, when you get into middle school in a few years, you're going to get a big dictionary that's not nearly as cool as this Scholastic Dictionary. It won't have as many pictures, and it'll have tiny little words in it, and it'll be really thick. And when you get that dictionary, you're not going to need this one anymore. So we want you to pass it along to someone else. You might have a little brother, a little sister, a neighbor, someone in your neighborhood, somebody who's coming up and is in the third grade and doesn't have their very own dictionary. Well, we want you to do a noble deed for them and pass your dictionary along.
So does everybody agree to pass it on? Well, it looks like this contract has been ratified. So now, Nobleman, would you please pass out the dictionaries and make sure everybody gets one? Now, in order to make sure that these dictionaries work, we're going to need to come up with a word in order to look it up. And that's just, it wouldn't be very noble of us to provide a dictionary that didn't work. So Pete, can you think of a word that we could look up?
think, Al? I think I can't come up with a word. You know, I was on my way here today and I was wondering, what type of students are we going to meet at blank blank elementary school? Well, I can tell you, since I've been in this class, it's clear that the students here at blank blank elementary school are exceptional students. Let's look up the word exceptional.
Okay, exceptional. What a great word. Let me ask you something. I want you to look up this word and raise your hand when you find it. But let me ask you first, what is exceptional? What letter does exceptional start with?
E.
Okay, second letter?
X.
Third letter? C. Okay. When you're looking up a word, at the top of each page, we have two words that help you find those words. Can anybody tell me, what do you call those words?
Ooh.
Yes.
Guide words.
Guide words, that's correct. I can see you've got a great teacher here and y'all learning a lot in this third grade. So use your guide words and look up the word exceptional, and when you find it, just raise your hand because we're going to get one of you to read the explanation of the word.
At this point, all the students in the class will be looking up the word exceptional. Some will find it quickly, it will take others longer. Noblemen, walk around the room, and with the kids who it's taken a longer time, go look over their shoulder, help them out a little bit. You know, if someone's in the queues, back them up and get them headed in the right direction so that they're in the E's looking for exceptional. And who's ever presenting, tell the kids, whoever finds the word exceptional first, raise your hand and let that child read the definition.
Once they find the word, actually the first person that finds the word can read the first definition, which is basically unusual or rare. Bella displays an exceptional aptitude for mathematics. Then the second person that can read the second sentence, which basically says, the steak at that restaurant is exceptional. After that, you say, hey, can anybody use the word exceptional in their own sentence? You know, perhaps somebody at this school is exceptional. Anyway, have them come up with a couple of definitions of their own using the word exceptional. You know, something that would be really cool tonight, after you get home and you're eating dinner, I don't care who serves you dinner, your mom, your father, or even a great aunt, but what I'd like you to do is push yourself away from the table and rub your stomach and say, wow, that dinner was exceptional. You'll really impress your mom or dad, and they'll know that you're learning some great things here at blank blank elementary school, and you can tell them you're going to get extra dessert as a result of knowing what the word exceptional means.
Next, point out some other cool features of the dictionary. Class, these dictionaries are so cool. There's all kinds of colored pictures in this dictionary. If you open up the back of the dictionary, there's maps of the world. There's maps of the United States. There's flags from all the countries around the world. These are really great dictionaries. There's even pictures of all the presidents of the United States in here. This is a real quality dictionary. One last thing I want to do before we depart today is I want everybody to turn to page 644 in their dictionary. Tell me what you see when you get to page 644. That's right, boys and girls, sign language. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spell out a word in sign language. And when I do, when I make the letters, see if you can identify them by looking at your dictionary and then spell out the word. Okay, here we go. First letter.
B.
Very good. Second letter.
Y.
You're very good. Last letter.
E.
B-Y-E. What's that spell?
Bye.
Bye!
Bye, everybody. Hey, and by the way, what are you going to do when you no longer need it?
Pass it on!
See ya. Once again, we thank you for watching this very informative video.
I'm Pete Hansen,
And I'm Al Midget.
and this has been a PAL production.
Enjoy.
Good luck giving away the dictionaries, and we'll see you next time.
Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be, for maybe by being an A student